Coco Chanel, a life built on choice, not romance. She is remembered as a symbol of elegance, of luxury, of timeless fashion. But Gabrielle Coco Chanel did not build her life on beauty. She built it on refusal. Refusing dependence, refusing marriage, refusing the role the world assigned her. This is not the story of a fashion empire. It is the story of a woman who chose solitude over security and paid the price for it. Gabrielle Chanel was born in 1883 in Saumur, France. Her mother died when Gabrielle was just 12 years old. Soon after, her father abandoned the family. Gabrielle and her sisters were sent to an orphanage run by nuns in Aubazine. The orphanage was strict, silent, severe. The walls were white. The uniforms were black. Years later, those colors would define her designs. But at the time there was no dream of fashion, only discipline and isolation. Gabrielle learned to sew there not as an art but as survival. As a young woman, Gabrielle left the convent and worked as a seamstress. At night she sang in small cafes. Her stage name was Coco. The name stayed. The career did not. Her voice was ordinary. Her future uncertain. What changed her life was not talent but observation. She watched women struggle in corsets. Watched them dress for men, not for themselves. And quietly she decided, I will not live like this. Coco Chanel had influential lovers. Etienne Balsan introduced her to high society. Arthur Boy Capel financed her first shop. Boy Capel was the great love of her life. But she never married him. When Capel died suddenly in a car accident in 1919, Chanel was devastated. She wore black not as fashion but as grief. From that loss came one of her most radical choices. The color black, once reserved for servants and widows, became elegant. Not to impress society but to survive her sorrow. Chanel rejected decoration. She rejected excess. She designed clothes that allowed women to move, to breathe, to live. Jersey fabric. Simple lines. No corsets. She once said, luxury must be comfortable, otherwise it is not luxury. Her clothes were not designed to attract attention. They were designed to remove restriction. During World War II, Chanel closed most of her boutiques. She lived at the Ritz Hotel in Paris, where German officers stayed during the occupation. Her choices during this time remain controversial. Historians agree on one thing: her legacy is complicated. Chanel never explained herself. She continued working. Silence again was her strategy. In 1954, at the age of 70, Coco Chanel returned to fashion. Her first collection was criticized, mocked. She did not respond. She waited. Slowly, women understood what she offered. Clothes that respected them. The Chanel suit became timeless. Coco Chanel never married, never had children, often slept alone in her apartment. She once said, "My life didn't please me, so I created my life." She did not design dresses to be admired. She designed a life where a woman could stand without leaning on anyone. And that may be her greatest creation.